This video is looking at the question, why do chocolate bars get cheaper at Easter? When Easter comes around, the competition between Easter eggs and chocolate bars begins. That Twix is making me hungry. So we've got this person here. Let's say he represents one of the many shoppers at the local supermarket. And he's deciding, what do I choose? Round shaped chocolate or bar shaped chocolate? What is he going to choose during Easter? Of course, the Easter eggs. People go crazy for chocolate eggs at Easter. There's Cadbury eggs, Nestle eggs, crunchy eggs, Humpty Dumpty eggs filled with little Smarties, little cream eggs, small eggs, big eggs, and chocolate bunnies. But let's just focus on the eggs. The store manager though is thinking, what is going to happen to the regular chocolate bar sales? Of course, their sales are going to drop. You don't have to be an economist to get that. The sales manager has an idea. Drop the price. Then customers will want to buy chocolate bars as well. As the price drops, people start to reach out for chocolate bars again, and that puts a smile on the manager's face. But what else is involved in our scenario here? In economics, we like to start with simple scenarios, then gradually bring in more detail and more variables. The chocolate factories, the people that work there, the chocolatiers, the truck drivers who drive the chocolate bars to the supermarket. If the manager didn't drop the price, then what would happen to these guys? There's no mystery to why the price drops. But how could we model our scenario with fancy, intelligent sounding economics terms? The fancy economics term that we'll be using is the law of demand. Using the law of demand, we'll be graphing the price of chocolate bars, and we'll also be talking about the quantity of chocolate bars we sell. The law of demand can be simply illustrated by a downward sloping line. This is our demand curve for chocolate bars here. If we were to do an example and have our chocolate bars at the usual price of $1.80, somewhere in the middle of the graph, then the dotted line would hit the demand curve and drop down to a quantity we sell on a regular basis at the store, say about 100 bars per day. However, if we were to increase the price to $2.20, the law of demand shows us that in fact we sell less chocolate bars, only about 50 instead of 100. In the other direction, if we were to drop the price all the way down to 50 cents, then a demand curve is showing that we'll be making sales of around 200 per day. For our Easter scenario, we're going to use the same demand curve. By shifting that curve to the left, it represents the drop in demand for chocolate bars as people are going crazy for Easter eggs. Now, because our demand curve has decreased, if we continue to charge $1.80 per chocolate bar, we would only be selling around half the original quantity, which in turn makes our store manager very unhappy. He's not getting any traffic down the confectionery aisle, so by dropping the price down to 90 cents, when we follow the demand curve, we sell the same quantity as usual, roughly about 100 chocolate bars again. So by stimulating the demand for chocolate bars, we've managed to make our store manager happy again. Going back to our question, why do chocolate bars get cheaper at Easter? Dropping the price helps the chocolatiers, the chocolate producers, the supermarket sales manager, and us, the chocolate lovers, because demand is increased by lowering the price. Therefore, chocolate bars get cheaper at Easter to keep these people happy. This simple scenario shows how economics can be applied to everyday occurrences.